Absent.
Ms. Linda Cheney.
Present.
Ms. Joyce Porter.
Present.
Dr. Kelvin Joseph.
Here.
Ms. Miranda Watson.
Here. And we ask, Dr. Hurst to serve in us tonight.
Dr. Byron Hurst.
Present.
Who's on the chair?
You can. Personnel.
Personnel Committee, receive personnel updates.
Good evening, board and committee members. As you can see that we've done a lot of work this past month. Our vacancy list is down a lot by a lot. We have 3 vacancies at the College and Career, 1 vacancy which is a non-teaching position at the Arts and Technology Academy, 2 at the ELC, and then a central office have a couple of positions they're new. So we'll have to advertise for those positions so that we can fill those. Just to give you a kind of overview of where we stand. Staff, and we have 38 teaching positions at the College and Career Academy. There we have 3 vacancies, which makes us 92% staff at the College and Career Academy. 3 of those teachers are certified and has chosen to do the alternative certification track. So out of that 35, we have 3 that's uncertified, which puts them at 9% with uncertified teachers. At the Arts and Technology Academy, we are 100% staff with teaching positions. 8 of those teachers are uncertified, which makes it 36%. At the ELC, we have 19 teaching positions, 17 are filled. The 89% staff there. Out of the 17 that's filled, we have 6 uncertified, which makes it 35%. So overall, we have 74 teaching positions filled. 23% of that is uncertified. Total staff, we have 79 teaching positions, 5 vacancies. We have 94% staff in teaching positions. Any questions?
We're moving in the right direction. I can truly say, it being 94% staff in not just St.Helena Parish, have uncertified teacher. Our surrounding parish in the same condition. So I think if we're at 94% right now, we're doing good.
Right.
It's been a long time since we've been at this point.
Exactly.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 4, receive and consider request to create position of maintenance coordinator, approve job description, and transfer Ms. Angelita Tanner from receptionist to maintenance coordinator.
Good evening, committee. As you all know that we reduced the amount of work that Comfort Plus was doing in the district. They're now just dealing with the air conditioning units and refrigeration and those types of things, which leaves a void for all of the other maintenance things that need to be done within the school system. So with the balance of the monies that we are saving from the reduction of that contract, it is critical that we have someone who handles the coordination of the maintenance work orders. And so we developed a maintenance coordinator position with the job description, and I would like for that position to be approved by the board, by the committee, and then by board. And then we'd like to put Ms. Tanner in that position, moving her from receptionist to that new position, because we feel that she is, she understands the school district. She has some good knowledge, and we just need to move forward with making sure that things run smoothly. Right now, because we're in the position we're in, with you having to approve it, a lot of the maintenance issues are kind of going to the side, because we don't have that person to really concentrate on getting all of the work orders done. So if you don't have any questions, I'm asking that you do approve the position and that we move forward with having Ms. Tanner be in that spot.
So, second.
I have a motion. It's been a long day. Ms. Porter, and a second by Ms. Cheney. Vote. Question. Vote.
Dr. Byron Hurst.
Yes.
Ms. Linda Cheney.
Yes.
Ms. Joyce Porter.
Yes.
3-0 motion carried, referred to the full board.
Item number 5, receive and consider for approval request to allow monetary credit for prior year's experience for the nine-month teacher salary schedule, reading specialist salary schedule, response to intervention salary schedule, and certified coaching teaching salary schedule.
Yes. If you remember back in 2012, when the tax measure passed, we were able to give all of the employees a salary increase. And also during that time, we had Act 1 that came out, that those rules from the State Department talking about how teachers needed to be, in order to be certified, had to serve and have highly functional, highly effective 5 of the 6 years, and all of those other rules that applied. So in meeting with the union, we came up with the idea of having all of our new teachers start off at, if they didn't work in St. Helena, start off at 0 years of experience. So that put them at the, at the beginning of the salary schedule. Now that things have changed, and I think that we are in a better financial situation, we can, and I'm asking for approval that we allow any teacher that comes into the district that the hours or the years that they serve be credited, and they get paid based upon the total years of experience, rather than just the years in St. Helena. That would include just these job descriptions, because those are the 9-month employees whose salary, is comparable to a teacher's salary.
I second.
Have a motion by Ms. Chaney, second by Ms. Porter. Any questions? Vote.
Dr. Hurst.
Yes.
Ms. Cheney.
Yes.
Ms. Porter.
Yes.
3-0, refer to the full board.
Dr. Jones, I think that's the right step in the right direction, because a lot of individuals who want to come to the parish, they have experience, just say they can't take 0 years of experience when they come, so it's long overdue. That concludes the Personnel Committee. All right, Budget and Finance Committee will come to order. Roll call.
Ms. Virginia Bell is absent. Dr. Byron Hurst.
Present.
Ms. Linda Cheney.
Present.
Dr. Kelly Joseph.
Here.
Ms. Amy Holland. Dr. Candace Robertson. Present. Ms. Tracy Womack.
Here.
Mr. Travis.
Mr. Alvin Travis.
Item number 3, receive and consider for approval bid for purchase of school board bus.
You have in your paperwork the bids that came back. As you know, we do need to purchase our bus. The 69 has gone kaput, and so we need a new bus. And so instead of purchasing a used bus, we felt it necessary to purchase a brand new bus for our kids. And so these are the results that came back, and we're asking that you approve the bid for, what's the bid, Ms. Leandros?
From Ross Bus
From
Sales.
Ross Bus Sales.
They were the second lowest, but the delivery time, they can deliver in 10 to 30 days. The lowest company is gonna take 5 months. And it was only like a $400 difference. So I felt that based upon the need that we have now, that taking the second lowest bid.
No, that's why we asked for them to go with this one, so we could get the bus back in earlier than 5 months. So it's a $400 difference.
She said we could justify it.
I
Yeah.
second.
Motion by Mr. Travis, second by Ms. Chaney. Questions? Vote.
Dr. Hurst.
Yes.
Ms. Cheney.
Yes.
Mr. Travis.
Yes.
3-0, refer to the full board to vote.
Item number 4, receive and consider for approval request to award one-time stipend to teachers who had increased student performance scores for 2016, 2017, and 2018 State Teacher of the Year finalist, Mr. John Paul.
Yes, we have a total of, I believe, 4 or 5 teachers whose, 4 teachers, no, I'm sorry, there is 5 teachers whose test scores went above the 70 I guess by index 70, which is the lowest C. We had our entire third grade, our ELA fourth grade, and our geometry at the high school. No, I'm sorry, biology at the high school. So those 5 teachers, we would like to provide them with a stipend for improved student achievement of $1,500 each. And then also award Mr. John Paul, who is our State Teacher of the Year finalist, an amount of $3,000. We're very proud of the work that they've done with our kids. I think that they deserve some type of monetary stipend to show our appreciation for them.
Also move.
Okay, second.
Motion by Ms. Cheney, second by Mr. Travis. Any questions?
I'd like to also present them before the board at
Oh,
the
they're
next
here?
board meeting. No, at
Oh,
the next
next-
board
okay.
meeting.
Questions? Vote?
Dr. Hurst.
Yes.
Ms. Cheney.
Yes.
Mr. Travis.
Yes.
3-0, motion carried. Request the full board to vote.
Again, I say that's another step in the right direction. Anytime your teachers perform well, they should be rewarded. That concludes the Budget and Finance Committee.
Policy Committee is called to order.
Mr. Alton Travis.
Here.
Ms. Joyce Porter.
Present.
Ms. Linda Cheney.
Present.
Dr. Kelly Joseph.
Here.
And myself. All members present.
First item is receive and consider for approval revised policy, section DJD, expense reimbursement for inclusion in St.Helena Parish School Board Manual policy.
I think this is a policy that came from Forethought.
Yes, we
Updated.
sent him the information on the current state regulations, and he revised our policy to fall in line with the state regulations.
Well, I think we have to keep going back every time it changes, so we just had it worded to where when the state policy changes, it'll automatically update our policy. We're following the state policy.
Also move.
It's been moved by Ms. Cheney and second by Ms. Porter that we can receive this and move it up to the full board. Is there any further questions? Vote?
Mr. Travis.
Yes.
Ms. Cheney.
Yes.
Ms. Porter.
Yes.
3-0, motion carried. Refer to the full board.
Second item is receive and consider for approval revised policy, section KG, use of school facilities.
So after meeting with you all last month, we went back and looked at the existing policy and saw that the policy.
Excuse me. So we have this matter already scheduled for executive session, so it's probably more appropriate to table that at this time and then present it to the public after we've talked about it. Then
We'll just, how about just no actions taken on this item?
that's fine.
Okay. That concludes the policy.
Building and Ground Committee will come to order. Roll call.
Ms. Linda Cheney.
Present.
Ms. Joyce Porter.
Present.
Ms. Barbara Whitley.
Present.
Dr. Kelly Joseph.
Here.
And myself. All members present.
Item 3, receive and consider for approval request to declare old cafeteria equipment surplus and no longer usable by St. Helena Parish School Board.
Good evening, Board. I'm asking the Board to approve, we have equipment that's we can't use it anymore, and we're asking that you approve for it to be surplus.
What's an example of that? What kind of equipment?
We have a big skillet, big old killer pot, and a 3-door refrigerator.
Yes.
You can no longer get parts for it, and, you know, the repair people just, really, we're just spending too much money on something that we can't, you know.
That stuff's all broken.
Huh?
It's of no use at all now.
Yeah. Any questions?
And we have new equipment to replace it.
Yeah, I got new equipment coming in.
Motion by Ms. Porter,
Second.
second by Ms. Whitley. Any questions? No questions? Vote.
Ms. Cheney.
Yes.
Ms. Porter.
Yes.
Ms. Whitley.
Yes.
3-0, motion carried. Refer to the full board.
That concludes the Building and Ground Committee. We're gonna move right on into our regular board meeting.
God and our Father, in the name of Jesus, here it is, dear God, we come to say thank you. We do thank and praise you for this day, God. For everyone who's here, we say thank you. For our superintendent and all of the employees, we say thank you, Jesus. Lord God, we do thank and praise you for the growth, Lord God, for everything that we are hearing on this agenda. We just give you praise and honor and glory for your awesomeness, Lord. And we will forever give you that honor and praise in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do you want us to just get your copy from over there?
Hold on. Yeah, thank you. The meeting room will come to order. We are now holding the meeting of the St. Helena Parish School Board. Roll call.
Ms. Joyce Porter,
Present.
Dr. Byron Hurst,
Present.
Ms. Linda Cheney,
Present.
Ms. Barbara Whitley, present. Ms. Virginia Bell, absent. Mr. Alton Travis.
Here.
5 members present, quorum established.
Item B, approve minutes and agenda. June 8, 2017 committee meeting, June 8, 2017 regular board meeting, July 19, 2017 committee meeting, and approve the current agenda.
I so move to approve them collectively.
Motion by Dr. Hurst that we approve the minutes and agenda collectively. Second by Ms. Porter. Any questions? No question? This motion shall pass by general consent. Item C, superintendent's report.
Good evening, board. Good evening, community. We do have a presentation from our chief academic officer and our executive master teachers. I'm going to ask that they come up now and do their presentation. As you know, it's the first day of school today, and so we have some good things we want to share with everyone.
Good evening, board. I have with me Catherine Childers, Ashley Walber, and Christine Nettles, our executive master teachers, and we put together this presentation for you so you can see what happened today. The first thing we're going to go over is our statistics. So we went in 31 classrooms today. Of those 31 classrooms, 8 of those were new teachers. We have a total student enrollment at this point of 1,207. When we began last school year on August 10th of last year, our total MFP enrollment was 1,126. So we have an increase right now of 83 students from last year. In addition, our current MFP funding is based off of 1164. So we have 43 more students currently enrolled than what we're being funded for. We also have some pictures from each campus today, and our hashtag for the district is hashtag St. Helena winning. So we just wanted to show some pictures of our students winning. This is at the Early Learning Center. We did see, teachers were teaching on the first day, students were learning. We love this classroom. She has her rainbow fish going on. And they were ready at the Early Learning Center. They were trying to talk to me, and I said, no, we're gonna take a picture. So they were very upset with their bubbles in their mouths. We also visited the Arts and Technology Academy. This is Mr. Stewart. He's the assistant band director. He's doing music at Shada. Students already, like I said, on the first day, lots of instruction, lots of teaching going on. Our students were happy to be back. Look at that. Look at that teacher's agenda. She was ready to go first day. And the students loved this activity with Miss Wicker. She was throwing around the ball, and they were sharing their ideas with each other. Last is the College and Career Academy. Mr. Upiri, and we kind of blocked that, but that slide behind him that he was presenting was about himself, and he was telling the students this morning about all of the degrees he's attained, and he said it's always a good thing when there's more letters behind your name than letters in your name. This is Miss Benton. She teaches 8th grade ELA, our English 1 course, which we know is an EOC course this year. And she did a wonderful lesson this morning on growth mindset and was really pushing the students to our 8th graders to think more critically. And I had to take that one because that's Moses, Miss Watson's son. And he said, catch me, Dr. G, I'm working. So I had to catch Moses. We wanted to share a little bit with you about our department initiatives since we're working new with our executive master teacher. So I'll let Ms. Wolver come up and talk about this.
Okay, so we have been working on professional development before school started with our teachers, instructional support, and data driven. So professional development, this was a PD that Ms. Nettles presented. And there's the staff working, participating collaboratively.
And we've been tweeting with the hashtag, so if you look for our hashtag, you'll find some of the stuff that we've been posting.
The topics that were presented were data next steps, intro to class, guidebooks 2.0, and Eureka Math. And with the Eureka Math, we actually did an arts integrated lesson with that one. So for the instructional support, we modeled using the mindful teaching framework. We had our readiness, our delivery, our performance, and a transfer activity. The lesson that was modeled was a Eureka Math lesson with arts integration.
Good evening, board and committee members. One of the initiatives that the Louisiana Department of Education is going to begin implementing this year is going to be the comprehensive assessment system. And what this consists of is basically 3 different assessments. The first assessment is a diagnostic assessment. It's going to give us baseline data on how the kids are actually doing at this time before instruction begins in that particular classroom. K-2 will have formative assessments, which is going to be an interim assessment. This is what we're going to use to monitor progress. We're also going to be using EAGLE for science and social studies. The last set of assessments, that's going to be our state standardized test, our LEAP 2025. We also do online tools training with the students on the computer before they actually take the LEAP 2025 test. So this is a new assessment system that the Louisiana Department of Education is implementing, and we will begin this at the end of August. We will then have a data disaggregation meeting on September 7th with the State Department.
That was my turn.
Okay, so mine is what's next, and this month we are starting with clusters, teaching assistant meetings, teacher leader meetings, new teacher induction meetings. Next month is the diagnostic data analysis based upon that test in August, the diagnostic in August. And per that meeting, we will be delivering grade level lessons. And then in October, formal class and compass observations will begin.
So we always keep at the crux of the forefront of everything we do, our students first and our educators and our stakeholders. And so the last thing, if you'll click it, Ms. Childers, is just we always go back to our vision because that drives everything we do, our student achievement, educator effectiveness, and public confidence. Thank you.
That team is doing a phenomenal job. With the start of the school year, I also went into some classrooms and did some observations and was very pleased with what I saw. I'm very excited about this school year, and we are going to make this school year a great year. By far, this will be one of the best school years that we've had. We're going to remain positive, remain focused on students, and always do what's best for them. So I'm very excited about this school year. Next on my presentation, we have Ms. Amy Holland, Chief Financial Officer, who will be going over our financial dashboard.
Good afternoon, board and committee members. And see in your packet, I have the year-to-date comparison that I do every month. There's not a whole lot to report because we haven't paid teachers their new checks yet, so we've only spent 2% of our budget through the end of July, but I did want to provide it to you with each line item. And we're starting this year off with a bang, with a surplus, so we're glad we're able to include in the budget these salary increases for the teachers. The other sheet that I have you is a minimum foundation program. I kind of broke it down a little bit. The total allocation that we got for the year is $9,186,197. Of that, the state allocation to other public schools, and what that is the virtual academies that are across the state that some of our St. Helena kids are going to. They are getting $236,438 of state revenue that's allocated to our parish. If you go on down, the total prior year adjustments of $19,548, that's audit adjustments from MFP audits and that kind of thing. Going down, the supplemental course allocation is $30,267. And the local revenue representation due to other public schools is actually the local dollars from our parish. If you'll remember when we had, the RSD had our middle school, they got a local percentage of our dollars. These virtual academies are also getting a percentage of our local dollars, and that's $99,056. So our net allocation is $8,861,422. Our enrollment of February 1st of 2017 was 1,201 kids. Of that, 1,164 of them went to school at one of our schools. 2 of them went to the Advantage Charter Academy. 4 of them went to the Tangi Academy. Louisiana Virtual Charter Academy was 15, and then University View Academy was 16. So over $200,000 of our money is going to Virtual Academy where these kids are attending. So the total per pupil for St. Helena is $7,689, and our monthly amount is $746,707. Monthly $8,235 goes to these the charter academies, and our net amount that we receive is $738,472 per month. So do you have any questions?
We want to make a point about the amount of dollars going out of our school system for these virtual charter schools. When we have a virtual academy for our 3rd to 12th grade students, and it's been very successful, especially over the summer months, because we have students from other school systems that utilize our virtual academy. So we're going to make a big push to try to get those students to participate in, the school system's virtual academy. I just wanted to put that out there. Over $200,000 are going out of the district for a program that this school system provides. So we help get the word out that we provide virtual academy, and have been now for over 4 years. All right, next on my agenda is the LSU SU Ag Center interview presentation. Ms. Angela Miles, Parish Chair and Associate Extension Agent.
Good evening. Good evening. I am Angela Miles, Parish Chair, 4-H Agent for the LSU Southern Ag Center. And we have Mr. Burnell Muse, Southern Ag Agent, and Mr. Bobby Bingham, LSU County Agent for St. Helena Parish. And we are here to do our annual reports. As you know, y'all supported us in the past, and we ask that y'all continue to support us. So as I get my 4-H report, I'm going to be very brief. If you follow me on social media, you already know this. All right, but the most thing I want to talk about is our shooting sports club. We had some obstacles to climb, but we got through them. We have an air rifle club that's led by Mr. Richard Womack. We have 14 youth in that club. Our new club, Adrian Martin will actually get certified this Saturday with shotgun. And we have archery. 2 students participated in archery this year, and I was actually the coach. They were able to compete at regionals. They scored well, and they went on to state. They wasn't old enough to go on to nationals. That's just how good the archery coach is. Y'all don't know that. We have 6 youth who participated in the sewing club this year. Those students will participate this year at 2018 at the Louisiana State Fashion Show during the summer months. We had 3 students to show livestock, which was three goats, which was Miranda's son. I mean, his check was the largest check because he had the largest goat. Okay. So we had 11 students to show portraits at Southern University this year. Along with my co-worker Bernard, he worked diligently with the students to prepare their animals for the livestock show. This year, last school year, our junior leader theme was foster care, and this year we're gonna focus on cancer awareness. Last year that club had 40 youth. I don't think, that club needs to be downsized so we can get more done. The newest thing that's gonna happen this year is with Mr. Ipiri. He wants to start a STEM, drone, GIS club, targeting 10 youth in St. Helena Parish. So I'll be working closely with him along with Miss Fran Harvey. She specializes in geospatial and GIS programs. Okay, for our general clubs this year, our theme will be set. And I don't know if y'all familiar with lesson study. Have you ever heard of that? I haven't? Okay. That's the thing we're gonna use this year. It was like total number of agents from across the state of Louisiana is participating in this. And the theme I chose was science, engineering, and technology for our youth here in St. Helena Parish. And every month we have to meet online and give a report on what's going on with the lesson study with the youth in each community, in each parish. This year, our kids that are showing, we have 6 youth that will be showing goats, and Funny, I'll talk about the commercial heifer project. 6 youth that will be showing goats. 3 will go on to the state show in Shreveport. 3 will show at LSU, and those same 3 will show at the district show at LSU, and the rest of them will show at Southern. Do y'all have any questions?
Who was that archery coach again?
Yes. Y'all want a challenge? But look, we thank y'all for supporting us in St. Helena Parish. Like y'all say, we the best. So we have the best 4-H program in the state of Louisiana. And we study climbing. I mean, everywhere I go, across the state of Louisiana, like I tell you, I have to shy away sometimes because I'm outshining the other agents. I mean, do y'all have any questions? But I appreciate y'all for support.
Didn't you have a little local help with the archery?
Yes, we did. We had Mr. Robert Arbitron. He's a professional archery. He lives here in St. Helena Parish. He actually made a connection through our board member, Mr. Al Travis, and it was awesome. He came to the property, worked with the kids. Like I said, if you follow me on social media, you'll see his pictures. But he was awesome. Yes, he built the bows. Mm-hmm.
He lives right here in town. He's got like 100, 200 bows in his house, handmade.
Right. He's awesome. And we look forward to working with him this year too. And others, if y'all want to join us, you're welcome. Don't forget our sweet potato fundraiser. Any questions? No? Yes, as soon as that oranges, as soon as they're better in December. Told y'all I would be brief, now I'll pass it on to Bernie.
And I'll be short. Good evening. My name is Bernie Muse. I'm the Assistant Area Agent for Agriculture and Natural Resources. So to tag on to some of the things that Andrea briefed you all on, I am working with her with the livestock show. We're going to double the amount of kids that showing animals this year. We had 3 last year that show goats. We're going to have 6 this year. And we're also going to have 2 kids showing cattle, heifers. This is the first time we've showed heifers in St. Helena in a long time. So,
Clarify heifers, please.
commercial heifers.
Commercial heifers.
Clarify. 2 female cows. Okay. But they are heifers, okay? Some of the other things we're doing, the school boxes. I'm sure if y'all noticed the school boxes at the elementary school and the high school. So we put a lot of effort into making those look good. We had our annual St. Helena Ag Day this year, and we had 144 people participate. So we're real proud of that. And also I'm working with a couple in the parish Mr. Johnny McClinton and Ms. Patricia McClinton to establish an agro-tourism site. So they will be promoting vegetable production in the area and some antiques that they accumulated over the years. We have the approval for that, and we are waiting on her to get her insurance. So everything has just been approved from Dr. Mike Strain's office. Also, I was asked to mention that we received a new grant. It's called the New Era Grant, and it's going to be focused toward high school students to deter smoking. I don't know a whole lot about the grant, but she asked me to mention it. Thank you.
Oh, I was just telling y'all we so great. I just want to share this article with y'all. So if y'all want to, pass it around. That's from this is a program that Dr. Joseph supports every year at the elementary school with Ms. Donna Jackson, and we made the This was Shada. It was Shada. This comes from Shada. And this is the Louisiana Agriculture Magazine. So I just want to leave that with y'all, copy with y'all so y'all can frame it. Because we're awesome.
Board, just want to echo the thanks for your support. Bobby, being on the county agent, worked primarily out of East Feliciana, but spent some time over here in St. Helena, primarily working with beef cattle producers, but answer any homeowner calls and anything that really kind of comes up. So if we can do anything for you, please let me know.
Ms. Angela, before we move on to the next things on our agenda, I wanted to ask you, as you come up to the podium, I know like maybe now 2 years ago, we talked about, doing a whole bunch of things. We had a list of things to do.
Yes,
so can you tell me where are we with all of those things, or have we completed them? Are there things that we haven't started?
I think the only thing on there, Dr. Joseph, would be the Welcome to the Real World that we're supposed to be doing at the high school, but as far as the school gardening and the health and fitness project, well, Bianca took that on, that role on. But I think the only thing that's on that list we haven't completed, and I can put on my list and come share it with you tomorrow, would be the, what I just said? The Welcome to the Real World.
So can we do that this year?
We can do it this year. Since it's early in the year, we can do it.
Okay, great.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Probably in the fall, before testing start. Okay. Any more questions?
Thank you, Ms. Angela.
All right, that concludes my report.
Item D, committee report. Approved committee reports July 19, 2017, and approved committee reports August 19, 2017. Can I get a motion?
Second.
Motion by Ms. Porter, second by Mr. Travis. Any questions? No questions. Motion shall pass by general consent. Okay, had one unreadiness.
The wording for Mr. Tops, we had that issue.
Right.
I don't know if the wording is correct for Mr. Tops, Lionel Tops.
What's the question?
The wording that was in the wording in the minutes.
Okay.
July 19th, minutes, page 2, item 5A. Just want to make sure that the wording is correct on that, because I know we had a discussion about Mr. Tops being an employee. Right.
Did they say that, huh?
On page 2, item 5A. They were changing it, that's not correct.
I was. Yeah, that's what we said originally.
Oh, that's what you should do.
I remember I think we were seeing that motion.
Right,
It
right.
should be right. Okay, all right. Y'all with that?
So you make the correction.
Wait, that was her motion, and if you go,
So we need to amend the agenda?
no,
The committee report?
actually what we have is item 5, we had, to approve landscaping services. That's what's in the minutes. This was just to add the item to the agenda, that's what you added, then you approved the change it to landscaping services and not contract. So it's not, you didn't approve contract, you approved just landscaping service.
Where's that written in the minutes? though?
Right, on page 2, 5A. Services.
Can we get some kind of wording that shows it clearly?
Is that an issue because he's an employee?
Yeah, who operates Top Landscaping? Who operates Top Landscaping?
Lionel Thomas.
He's an employee?
Yes. He provides the services.
I would not recommend it at this time. I mean, and I would not recommend it.
He said whenever.
We have to get a report. I want to make sure that he was meet with us. I always say it would be a stipend or something.
Right, that's why I'm questioning the wording, because I want to make sure that
you
it's
change
clear.
wording.
Right, I
If
don't
it's a
want to.
one-time- If it's a one-time issue, yes, but not an actual contract.
No, it's not a contract, we said service, but it's service.
For one time,
Yes.
So it should state that, right?
it should stay, you should be clear that it's.
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
what she was
one-time.
concerned about the wording.
I think the wording should be clearer.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do item 2 first. Approve their committee report from August 10th, 2017. Can I get a motion for that?
I so move we approve the August 10th committee reports.
Okay, motion by Dr. Hurst, second by Ms. Porter. Any questions? No questions, motion shall pass by general consent. Let's go to, the first one, approve committee reports, July 19, 27, with
With an amendment that we approve landscaping, one-time stipend for Mr. Tops. Is that correct?
Yes.
Can I get a motion?
I want to hear, I don't feel comfortable with
None of y'all was here. Sometimes make a motion.
that.
Thank
I
you.
second.
Okay.
She seconded.
A motion by Dr. Hurst, that we approve the landscaping services by Mr. Lionel Top as a one-time service. Second by Ms. Porter. Any questions? No questions? This motion shall pass by general consent. Item E, executive session. Can I get a motion?
I second.
Motion by Ms. Porter, that we go into executive session, second by Ms. Whitley. Any questions? No questions. We shall be back. Can I get a motion that we return to, from executive session?
I so move.
I second it.
Motion by Dr. Hertz, second by Ms. Porter, that we return from executive session. Any questions? No questions, motion shall pass by general consent. Okay, we went into executive session to discuss, item number 1, legal requirements for use of school property. And at this time, can I get a motion, for the requirement, for use of school property?
I so move.
I second.
Motion by Mr. Travis, second by Ms. Whitley. Any questions? No question? Vote? No, if there's no question, we'll vote by general consent. Next item, discuss St.Helena Parish School Board versus Atlanta Casualty. 21st Judicial Court, number 23042, Division A.
Okay. The St. Helena Parish School Board had recently filed a lawsuit against Atlantic Casualty Insurance Company and Women's Mobile Home Moving. A resolution will now be read into the record approving the settlement in the lawsuit. Whereas the St. Helena Parish School Board filed a lawsuit against Atlantic Casualty Insurance Company and Williams Mobile Home Moving in the 21st Judicial District Court of St. Helena Parish, case number 23042, to recover damages sustained during the removal and installation of a modular building. Whereas the school board has considered the costs of litigation, the probabilities of success, and the inconvenience of protracted litigation, it is resolved that the St. Helena Parish School Board agrees to settle any and all claims against Atlantic Casualty Insurance Company and Williams Mobile Home Moving for $15,000, and to also receive $620 from the defendants for the payment of court costs to the St. Helena Parish Clerk of Court's office. It is further resolved that President Linda Cheney is authorized to execute a receipt, release, and indemnity agreement to settle this lawsuit this 10th day of August 2017. And I will present the settlement documents to you for your execution, Ms. Cheney, at the end of the meeting.
All right.
As you all can vote.
Okay, can I get a motion?
I move.
I second.
Motion by Dr. Hurst, second by Ms. Whitley. Any questions? No questions, motion shall pass by general consent. All right, the next meeting date is September the 14th, 2017, St. Helena Parish School Board, Central Office, 354 Sipman Street, Greensboro, Louisiana, 70441. Closing comments, board members?
I really like that general consent thing
You like that? Thank you so much. Close comment, any other board members? Richard, what's up?
I just want to commend Dr. Joseph for recognizing the teachers who are excelling in the classroom with a monetary stipend. As everyone knows, I'm a staunch supporter of teachers who are excelling in the classroom. They should be compensated, considering that our pay is lower than surrounding districts. So that's, to me, is a motivational piece to teachers who want to really excel in the classroom. And congratulations to Mr. John Paul. And I also like the fact that the nine-month teacher salary schedule is going to be reflecting teachers' years of experience, correct? That's another good way to motivate teachers who want to relocate here that pay. I ain't gonna lose my years of experience in pay.
Just to add to that, we're going to meet with the union and we're going to negotiate the supplemental pay and how employees are receiving that. So we hope to have an agreement with you all and present it to you all at the next board meeting.
I like that too.
I'd like to say, Ms. Cheney and Dr. Joseph, that I visited the schools this morning, all 3 schools, and everything looked like it was moving great. I think we're gonna have a good school year. And I also left here with the principals again. If you need Ms. Porter, I'm right here.
Thank you, Ms. Porter.
All right, I would just like to say, there are a lot of great things going on in St. Helena Parish. In spite of, I like that, those, few words. We had our school board retreat, in July, and those were my 3 words of topic. In spite of all the things that we face here in St. Helena Parish, we still have some good things going on. And I'm just asking everybody in this audience to help get the word out. Keep spreading the positivity that's going on in our school system, because there are some great things going on. As you look in the paper, there are evidence. We're growing, we're increasing. We just got something from Dr. Joseph saying that our ACT score went from 17 to 17.1. We're growing. I mean, I don't understand if you can't see the handwriting on the wall. I am an educator, and I do know it takes a lot of work to get things done. And definitely, I commend teachers when they do good work. I was able to attend the gala with Mr. John Paul. Fantastic, phenomenal. That's a lot of hard work. I was once teacher of the year, but to get to the finalists, That's a lot. The state finalists, that's a lot. I was just at my local school. That's a lot to do that. So, people, come on, get on board. Let's let this ship float. And I know the Little League is here. Ms. Cornish, please see Dr. Joseph. We're willing to work with you guys, but see her. Stop feeding into the negativity in the community. Come firsthand, get the information. Don't just come when it's about the Little League. Come support the school system. Because guess what? It takes a village to make it work. So, if nothing else,
May I respond?
sure.
And I'm not just here on behalf of the Little League. As your current Chateau president, I'm very involved. And very in tune. Even when my children were, I was busing them to Hammond, in 2012, I voted to pass that tax. Okay, so I'm here on behalf of the children that attend school, the parents that pay taxes here, not just about Little League. I'm very involved.
Very good, and I'm so happy. And I know I see you around and about at the games. I know you are. And I just want to say thank you, and please help us convey that positivity in the community.
And when you say see Dr. Joseph, she's going to give me the answer to whether or not we can use the middle school field.
Baby, that has never been an issue. Never been an issue. We always say yes. We always say yes. That is not the issue, okay?
I understand.
All right, thank you so much. And I thank all of you guys from coming, but please do come back. Mr. Terry?
I like for Ms. Comstock-Gallagher, I neglected to mention two good things that's going on, and I'm gonna let her do that right now. Two special ed issues. Yeah, well, come on up and.
Think you know two? Let's work
Don't
together.
know two.
Okay, let's work together.
We have the special education thing with the teachers, and then you got that grant.
Yes, we applied for and received in the special education department an opportunity grant from the LDOE. And while we applied for X amount of money according to what our budget was, it was less than the department thought that we deserved, so they upped our grant by $15,000. So we will be working, in that grant, we will be creating new opportunities for students who take alternative assessment. So these are brand new opportunities that have never been available before to this particular group of students to receive post-secondary experiences in the technical college and also at Southeastern, and also for them to receive work opportunities in the community. So we are really excited to receive that. And secondly, we...
At Southeastern, you have that connection with them
Yes.
to get special ed teachers.
We
here.
have an opportunity, and please, speaking of help us publicize, we have an opportunity in a partnership with the Southeastern Department of Teaching and Learning. Teachers who are certified can go and get an add-on certification in special education. It is a 3-semester program. They pay $2,000 towards tuition, and they give access to all their materials for free. So it's an awesome opportunity for teachers to add on that special education certificate, and we want them to come and join us and work hard.
Awesome.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. I saw you, Mr. Addison.
I'm gonna stand up. I am a truly St. Helena diehard. I always have been for St. Helena. Always will be. When you was in school, playing ball, also Mr. Hurst. I support St. Helena 100%. Always have and always, not only just on foot athletic, academic too, plus I do all the work. When they call me to come and move something, I support the school system and all.
Thank you, Mr. Addison. We appreciate all you. All right, if there's no other comments? Oh, yay.
General consensus. Yes.